In this video, we're going to be talking about why eating more protein doesn't necessarily mean more gains. How many scoops are you putting in there?
4 or 5, hopefully. Down that protein shake. Whew, that was a lot of protein.
How many scoops do you go for in the end?
About 4.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, in this video we are going to talk about how always more protein is not always the answer, and like with some things in the fitness industry, we're always in the mindset and mentality that more is better, more of this is better, it's going to get us better results. But with protein, there's so many studies out there now, and with sort of our own experience in the past, there is a threshold to where sort of more protein is not really that beneficial. And Simon's going to give you sort of some practical recommendations of how much protein you can use to really improve your body composition.
Yeah, so a lot of evidence-based practitioners out there, we'll link a couple of studies in here if you do want to go and read them, but guys like Alan Aragon and Eric Helms, Brad Schoenfeld, guys like that, numerous studies showing that 1 gram per pound of protein or 2 grams per kilo of protein.
Yeah.
So let's use me as an example. I'm about 80 kilo male, so let's say about 160 to 180 grams of protein per day for me is just about right. I don't need to be going any higher than that. Don't want to be going too much lower than that because that will affect my gains. So 160 to 180, perfect. So we've seen a lot of people in the past say, oh, you need to be eating 300 grams of protein a day, bro, and then you'll be building a lot more muscle and getting a lot more stronger, which is not necessarily true. Again, like if you're prescribed to eating that amount of protein, it's an absolute pain in the arse to get that protein in during the day. You're going to have to rely heavily on shakes, so you're going to be sprinting to the toilet every 30 minutes if you're down in 3, 4, 5 protein shakes a day on top of your food. Again, like it's just a pain in the arse. I always prescribe a certain amount of protein to someone who's getting into the gym, and they struggle to get something like, if they're eating 80, they have to get up it to like 160, and they struggle with that.
Build it up gradually.
Just build up gradually and hit that 160. This sort of 250, 300 or a ridiculous high amount of protein has come from, bodybuilding and sort of supplement companies that are just trying to make more money. So you use your bag of protein up quicker, and then you have to go and buy more. That's a good amount, about 1 gram per pound of protein. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, there's only very sort of limited sort of situations that call for higher needs of protein, and they don't really sort of relate to the general population. Like for example, if you're basically looking to get ridiculously lean, so you're looking to sort of compete in natural bodybuilding, get on stage, you're in a very severe calorie deficit, you're still training with weights, then that calls for a higher sort of intake of protein. So you could go up to like sort of 3 grams per kilo in that situation, but that's not basically for the majority of, that is the minority. But what has happened with the industry, you've got the people trying to do that to get in great shape, and like what Simon said is 1 gram per pound or 2 grams per kilo is fine for people that are just looking to sort of lose fat, build muscle, get better body composition and look better naked. That's perfect. If you're stepping on stage and natural bodybuilding, yes, that's another matter, but for many of us, we're not. So do what you need to do to get the results that you want.
Don't have to overcomplicate it, guys. Don't add on more stress than what it already is.
Yeah. Hope that helps. Any questions? Let us know.